Mr. East.
What's up? What's up?
How goes it?
How you doing?
Very well. I'm Lottie. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I'm excited to be here to talk to you about Karma 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 5 years?
Yeah, since Karma 3, yep.
5 years since Karma 3. So what made you realize, okay, 2025 is the year that this is going to happen?
It wasn't really planned out like that. It's just when this year came, I felt like I was finally independent. And I had a good bulk of the album already kind of recorded, and I just went with that vibe. I felt like that was a good time to recreate that series, or just get back to that series for my core fan base that's familiar with Karma 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And tell me about what has changed in these 5 years since Karma 3. That's a lot of time. I know you had celebrated your daughter's first birthday recently.
Yeah,
and
Casey.
there's a lot going on. So just tell me about the growth and everything that's changed since then.
I had 2 daughters since the last Karma. Kobe and Casey.
There you go.
But just life, you know what I mean? I took some losses, friend-wise, like just family-wise, friend-wise. Just getting older, you know what I mean? Like just, I think time helps with me. It helps me to mature, just my mindset. I know the music I want to make now. I'm not really trying to search for a sound no more. You know what I mean? So I feel like with this project, I really like found myself, like, and what I want to do moving forward with the music.
Absolutely. And what would you say is the message maybe that you want your fans to be able to get out of this album compared to what they might have received from previous albums?
I feel like a lot of my music is personal, and a lot of the personal stuff I talk about is dark. But I think this one is more of a like showing you how far I've came from a lot of those stories that I was talking about on the prior tapes, and where I'm at today. And I'm still reflecting on a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's still on Karma 4. I'm speaking on it.
Absolutely.
But it's just me where I'm at today, where my mind is at today, what I'm doing today as a father, as a son, as a brother, all that. Like, so it's just me bringing them up to date with me now.
Yeah. I really appreciate the storytelling aspects of this album, the way you have the skits included. You actually kick off this project with a skit. And one of the things that you say is good karma doesn't guarantee what you deserve.
Right.
Tell me a little bit more about what that means, right?
Yeah, I feel like karma is the universe, you know what I mean? The energy you put out, 9 times out of 10, it should come back to you, whether that's good or bad. But putting out good all the time doesn't guarantee your dreams, you know what I mean? Or whatever you're dreaming to be, that still doesn't guarantee. It's a lot of people that have been good people that never got to really do the things they wanted to do in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like your karma plus the work you put in. It can't just be the karma. You gotta be a good person. You gotta put out good vibes, good energy. But then you gotta back that up with real work, real hours and hours and dedication. You know what I mean? Like discipline. Like all the cliche things they say, I think that's what creates success.
Absolutely. And I know we're New Yorkers. We know how that hustle is.
Yeah.
And how that sets you up for success. What would you say are some things, just even from like your childhood? I know you also were an athlete as well, and those things giving you discipline to really be able to put in those hours. You know, they say 10,000 hours.
Yeah,
worth,
basketball
right?
set me up for life. You know what I mean? Like not like NBA wise, but just the lessons I learned playing ball, the time I had to put in to become at a certain level of talent. I just moved that shit right over to music. So I had no problem being in the studio every night, all night, because I would be in the gym the same way. You know what I mean? So it wasn't really hard for me to become like a studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
I to this day, I could do all kind. I could go be Grammy nominated, do whatever's going on, all of the accolades, and I can run right back to the studio. I still love being in there. I still love to create. Even if I'm not recording, I like to just go in the studio and listen to beats. just knowing I'm in the studio. Like I treat it like the gym. You gotta stay. You gotta stay in the gym.
That repetition. And that's also some things that you had mentioned in the skits as well. Tell me, in terms of putting this album together, how you were able to decide, okay, this skit is going to go here versus here. Did you have that in mind while you were making it, or was it these things that happen as you're going through the album creation process?
Yeah, the skits, shouts to pain in the ass. We did the skits with my cousin Chet.
That's like the only time you'll say shouts to pain in the ass.
Like, right. That's his, that's what the hip hop world know him as. Right. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to pain. He did all of the skits. And my cousin Chet, he talked on my Survival album in 2019. So this is the first time he came back and I got him talking. Yeah. I grew up with him in the crib and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the music was done already.
Okay.
And then I linked up with Payne, and then me and him sat and listened to the album, and he said, "Oh, I got it. I know what I want to do with it." And I just let him do him. I ain't really had to give him no direction.
Special skill, because he was so like theatrical.
Yeah, he got
but
busy.
Very much understood the assignment.
He got busy, and we just took. So what he basically did was like a long joint. You know what I mean? Like a real long. And then I was like, "Oh, take that part.
Yeah.
Start the album with that. Take this part after this song. That go perfect. After this record, so that was, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
That's my favorite part of the album, really, once it's done.
Yeah, the sequencing.
Exactly. I love that part of it, because that's what the people gonna get.
Yeah, because that's what tells the story, right? And I have to say, you did a fantastic job with that. Like,
thank you.
You're able to touch on the real tough things, but also get vulnerable where you need to. Talk about love.
Right.
How, in terms of deciding, okay, this is what I want to talk about, this is how I want to organize it. How do you're basically like the creative director of the album. So
right.
How do you go 100%. About doing that?
I record a lot. So it's 20 songs on there.
26 songs.
Well, 20, and then it's
20 and
it's like
6, right.
But I record a lot. So I might have had 40 records for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that I was sitting on, or new music I've been recording in the process of having the music already. And from that 40, then I sit back, roll something up. You know what I'm saying? Sit with a few people that I trust their ear, that have been around me for a while. And we get to picking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We get down to maybe, are these 3 songs better than this song? If one song can take out 2 or 3 joints, then
it's like brackets.
We're gonna swap it out. Like, you know what I mean? And now this homie might have his list that he want. We all might have a different list. Like, you gotta put that on there. Yeah. But then as we get to playing it, like, I got a song where I'm kind of talking about that same topic. Which song is better? Let's go with the better joint. You know what I mean? So once I do all of that, then it's like, I'm thinking about the features. Who have I worked with before? Who haven't they heard me with?
Right.
And then that bring it. I mean, that's basically how I put the whole thing together.
Yeah, absolutely love that. And speaking of features, respectfully, with Larry June, appreciated that record. It's nice to see the East Coast and the West Coast coming together, especially with a lot of the drama that's happened this past year. Yeah. So
I ain't never no drama. I'm
and I appreciate that about you. Yeah. I appreciate that you're focused on the work. But tell me more about how that collab came together.
With Larry, I went to his show last year when he came to New York. Pulled up on him. Met his fam and all that, his team, vibed out. We just kept in contact since then. And shouts to Nicholas Craven, that's who produced it. Nick sent me a pack. He did that in the Stove Guard joint.
Both singles, good for him.
Yeah, he got some on the deluxe as well. That's one of my favorite new producers right now. He really got my sound. But yeah, with Larry, we just stayed in touch from last year. When I got that beat, I recorded my parts to it, whatever. I'm sitting riding around to it. I'm like, damn, I hear this nigga Larry June on this beat.
Yeah.
I hear him on it. I just hit him up. I got a joint. Send it to him, send it right back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love the intention. I love how you already thought of him for that song. Like that intentionality. Like, hey, this is the person that's going to be on there.
I don't like the forced features. Like, most features I got, I heard the person on the right. Like, if we're not together in the studio making a song, if I send it off, I heard them on it. Like, I got an ear for that. Like, I can hear certain people's voices. Or I'll make up my rap for them in my head. Like, how they gonna sound on it.
Right.
Like, oh, now I gotta get Jadakiss on this. Or I gotta get where's on this? Like, you know what I mean?
Visualize the whole thing.
I peep it, and then they be like you said, they understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Everything I thought, they sent it right back. I said yes.
So are we gonna get a music video?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm shooting majority of these joints. I know that's the new. It always kind of been the thing to do, but I know that's the new game, like visual. People want the content. You know what I'm saying? Like I did more reels than I've ever done for any project.
Yeah.
Like, I never was on it like that. But that's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Talk to me a little bit about that, because you know, a lot of artists are very resistant to like social media. They're like, I'm not trying to be a TikToker, yada yada yada. But you've been crushing the content game. So what did you have to tell yourself to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to be able to focus on to make sure I do this rollout justice?
There's ways you do it. I got a dope team, my team with me. But I think for me, I have to do what fits me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I don't knock no platform, TikTok, all those are dope platforms.
Yeah.
But I gotta do what works for me and my fan base and just me, who I am. So I feel like understanding that and understanding what social media means today, you gotta use it. You gotta utilize it. It's a tool that actually pushes your brand or your product to the world. You know what I mean? So yeah. I finally really truly understood. I'm like my own commercial. You know what I mean? So and me having my Instagram and
that's a
Twitter and all, you know what I mean? That's like I'm my own commercial. I gotta keep playing the commercials.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep getting that out there.
Exactly.
So you had mentioned a few features, and let's talk about the Stove God one. How did that song come together?
That's the homie, man. Fuck with Stove. We that was another one. Like, yo, I hear you on this joint, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on it. And what I'm talking about, like just the, you know what I mean? Like, I named it Bottega Trunks because I said that, but we talking some drug shit. There's some street shit on it.
And some
but in a melodic way, like sure. Where you're not really, if you really listen, you're gonna hear what I'm saying, what he's saying. But it's a vibe, like right. You know what I'm saying. And I heard him on that record. I'm like, yo, I need you to just do what you do, like whatever you be doing, do that on this record. He delivered, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I love how you say that nothing is forced, because all of it sounds like so effortless. Like,
yeah, right? We ain't forced nothing.
Were you guys in the studio for that one?
Nah, I played it for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he sent that back.
Yeah. All of these records sound like y'all was together making it. Like that's how seamless it is. And I love that.
Shout out to my boy Sparks, man. That's the engineer, the mix and master.
Shout out to the engineers.
Big shout out to Sparks, man. Valley, all my engineers.
Yeah. I want to talk about some of the songs where you've got some like R&B singers on there. You're also doing your own little melodic things sometimes. Stand On That is my favorite song.
Jeremih? Yeah.
So good. It's like smooth, it's sexy. Tell me about how that song came together.
That's the bro, man. Me and him been locked in probably last 6 years. He came to the studio for that one. We did that in the studio. But that was one of them joints I felt like, I always like to have a good female record. Hey, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, you know what I mean? I like to have one or two of them because that's a part of me. Like that's the part of, I can't just talk sports and drugs, and I gotta talk everything. You know what I mean? Like, so I like to always do a dope female record that they can vibe to. And Jeremih is a guard with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
easy.
So that was a no-brainer. I needed him on that hook. I heard him on the hook before we did it. I mean, like before he did his part. That was that Joe record. More and more. If my boy Chad and Lex, High Honest, that's who produced it. They flipped the Joe record. So when I heard that, I'm like, oh, that's fire. People from that era gonna know that beat.
Yeah.
And then let me get Jeremih on it that's of this generation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I am crossing my fingers and manifesting a music video for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely. We're doing that.
I love how intentional you are with even the samples too, because there's a lot of great samples on this album, but you also have the live instrumentation aspect too. Right. So tell me about how you decide, okay, this is how I want the production to sound when you're working with your team.
We really mix it up. You know what I mean? Like, depending on who the producer is, Mike and Keys, they do a lot of live.
Yes.
Buddha and Grands, they do a lot of live. Nick Craven, he played with them samples. You know what I mean? Like, so I just think it's based on who's the producer of the particular record, And if we want to go back and add production to it,
right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, everything sounds just so crisp and fire. And I love how I could hear when it's a live drum. They hit the cymbals, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I know what that is. I can hear when it's a live guitar.
Sound like you there. That was the whole thing for me. I like people to, like with my music, if you from wherever you from, I like to bring you to my world. You know
Absolutely. And I can just imagine how that's going to translate live, too.
Yeah, 100%.
Do we have some tour dates ready?
It's on the way. You know it's on the way.
Yeah. We gonna wait for that announcement.
I just wrapped the tour. I was touring from May.
I was like, I know he's tired.
Just wrapped the tour. I'm like, hold on, wait. Let's let the music breathe. Not just yet. Not yet.
Totally get that.
That's hard to explain to my daughters at this point. They don't even want to hear that.
Totally get that. So you have a very special feature on here. The late Nipsey Hussle. On 12 months.
Yeah.
And man, his hook is really something, because when he talks about so much can change in 12 months, and didn't so much change in the year that he was here and then when he wasn't.
It's almost creepy. He said that.
Bruh, it was like prophetic.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what that means to you. What's the approach like also working on a record like that? 'Cause it's very different when you're working with, a living artist versus someone who's no longer.
We did that while he was here.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
I wasn't like sent that or nothing.
Yeah.
But it was wicked for me because he's not here to see it release and do a video with me and shit like that. But I'm glad I just was able to do that for the fans. You know what I mean? Like for his fan base, for my fan base, for the world that for the people that might have got hip to him after he passed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad I was able to have that. You know what I mean? And put that out.
Yeah.
But that's one of them joints that's heavy, man. Like just the sound of his voice fucks with me. Man. I can't call you. I know how he sound on the phone. You know what I mean? So all of that still play on my head a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, 12 months. I think that record it speaks volumes to where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna feed my family off this one plate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make it home. Fuck this gun case. Like we all, as niggas that come from that world, we understand that. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And honestly, it's like anyone who's had to like hustle for anything to make sure that they have to feed their families, I feel like it's gonna resonate.
Yeah, that's one of them global. That's a global hustle right there. Most people, whether it's illegal or legal, you hustling for your family. You know what I mean? Or the ones you call family.
Absolutely. Woo, man. And I really would love to know what your thoughts are in terms of where you stand in New York rap. Like, again, there's been so much talk about East Coast versus West Coast. Them saying New York rap is dead. Nas, who I know you're very close to, you're signed to, he honestly like prophesied like hip hop is dead. And it seems, there's been a lot of discussion about what that means in 2025. So in terms of you being a New York artist down, representing New York well, what is it that you want people to understand as a representative of the city?
Come to New York. Come here. That's what my music gonna do. I'm not trying to sound like I'm from nowhere else, or I'm not trying to chase a sound that this region got or that region got. Like my shit is right here. It's cooked up right here. It's packaged up right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like and I'm gonna give you a different view of the city. Like, you know what I mean? I'm giving it from my point of view, from Harlem, from Queens, from the Bronx, like from the trenches. Like I'm just giving it. I'm reporting live, like, you know what I'm saying, from where a lot of people watch that shit in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm around it.
Speaking of movies, we know you act. We know you got that resume. Are we gonna see you in some more roles?
100%.
What's that looking like? You got some things lined up?
I just got. I'm in a new movie right now. I can't really speak too much on it.
Copy.
But I just got casted for a new joint just now, like a month ago.
Can you tell us what kind? Is it a thriller? Is it a comedy? Is it a?
I think it's a probably like a comedy / chick type, like a female joint. It's like a female type of joint.
Okay. And how would you say you prep for that? For anything that's like film related? Like obviously that's a different kind of mindset than doing music.
Right. I study a lot. I watch movies all the time. Like, I watch my favorite actors and shit like that.
Yeah.
And just they poise. You know what I mean? Just how they go throughout a scene and shit. Yeah. Then I go back and think about just my own acting. I go back and watch Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like seeing what I could have did better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I did do good. You know what I mean? Like what I need work on. So I just kind of study myself and study other actors that I'm a fan of.
Who are some of your favorite actors or some of your favorite movies that you like to watch too?
De Niro, I would say De Niro, Pesci, Denzel.
Yes.
Probably my favorite actor-wise.
Amazing.
I love mafia movies, Casino, Goodfellas,
yeah,
Heat, all that type of shit. But then I also like comedies. I love comedies. Life, Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of classic joints. I like a lot of the older movies. You know what I'm saying? Not no knock to the new movies, but
copy.
I still sit back and watch Juice and shit like that.
Right.
Classic. I love Pac as an actor. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like Pac movies.
Classic. Yeah. And is there anything even like outside of music and movies that you're interested in experiencing or trying out? Like, do you want to do stuff in fashion? Do you want to do stuff in, I don't know, culinary arts?
I've been doing the fashion. I did my modeling thing. I walked in Kif show this year.
Woo!
I walked in public service show this year. Yeah, I dabble with the modeling thing. I always been in the fashion.
Yeah.
But I think more moving forward, I'm gonna do a little bit more modeling.
Absolutely. And how about Davy's documentary? It's been a long journey.
Yeah, not yet. I'm working on it, but I got mad more shit to do.
I hear you.
Like
we can get to part one though.
Part one, right? 10 years. I can get the first 10 years. That's real. That's real. I feel like when people be doing that, it's like you kind of like putting in the air for the end of your own shit.
Oh,
no. I'm gathering footage for that.
Absolutely.
Over this whole run I done had.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully I'll get like 10 seconds in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that together because I feel like that's definitely something that I would want to. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I think people that have been following me and supporting what I've been doing, I think they would like to see that too. Just to really see how far I came.
Just one final message to the fans.
One final message?
Yes.
Go get Karma 4, man. Play that joint from intro to outro. Play it with your moms, play it with your dog. If you got a pet, iguana, whatever you got, play it. Play Karma 4 all day long. Shooter Forever, I Miss You. Nipsey Forever, I Miss You. Freaky Forever, I Miss You, my guys. Free scrap.
Davy's Karma 4, y'all. Make sure you tap in.
That part.
Appreciate you,
Love,
man.
baby. It's cold up here.